You're watching Let's Chat.
The Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum is here to talk about their beautiful train rides beginning October through December. Wonderful time to talk about a train ride through Chattanooga. Thanks for coming on the show, Steve, for your operations supervisor.
Glad to be here.
So how did the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum get started so many years ago?
Well, it has been a long time. We have to roll the calendar back about 60 years or so. And you have to think about the time when passenger trains were kind of on their way out. People were traveling more by automobile and airplane, and so passenger travel was diminishing. And we had some local people in Chattanooga who were watching this happen and were not happy about it, and they decided they wanted to try to save some of the railroad history. So they banded together with other local people and formed the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. We were founded in 1961. We're a nonprofit educational organization, and our mission is to preserve, restore, and operate historic railroading equipment. So we've been successful at that with the help of many, many people who buy a ticket and come out and ride our trains.
I love that. Tell me a little bit about your amazing collection. I've been able to bring my boys to the museum over the years. Now they're a little older, but we've enjoyed trips there with their school. Tell me about your collection.
Well, we have a variety of different things. I guess the highlight would be our steam locomotives. We have 2 operating steam locomotives currently, our most famous being Southern Railway number 4501. And we also have a little sister, or a little cousin, the 630, a little bit smaller locomotive. But we also have a variety of diesel electric locomotives. We have different types of passenger cars, Pullman cars, dining cars, standard coaches, and so forth. So we have quite a collection, probably over 100 pieces of equipment. And that's in addition, of course, to our historic railroad line in Chattanooga and our rebuilt depots, and we have quite the facility.
So educational, nonprofit, it's very important to keep our history in front of our children, especially our transportation history. How can people support this? You said buy a ticket. Let's talk about the fun rides you're offering.
Right, well, this is an interactive experience because yes, it is fun, it's enjoyable, but it's also educational because we've had many school groups to visit over the years, and I always tell them, you know, you're having fun, but you're learning something as well.
Right.
So, but we do offer many different train ride experiences, starting with our standard trip, the Missionary Ridge Local, which runs pretty much daily in season, multiple times each day. That's our standard trip over our railroad in Chattanooga. We have a 3-mile line that crosses 4 bridges and passes through pre-Civil War Missionary Ridge Tunnel. The train goes to East Chattanooga. Everyone gets off the train to watch the engine turn on the turntable and then has the return trip back. So that's our standard trip, but we have many other things that we offer, longer excursion trips into northwest Georgia. We have the Summerville Steam Special, which is very popular for the autumn season especially. We have Chickamauga turn trips to Chickamauga. We have dinner trains. We have the tea room inside Grand Junction Station. We have our satellite operation out of Etowah called the Hiwassee River Scenic Railroad.
Wow.
Very beautiful trip through the Cherokee National Forest.
And your famous Christmas train rides, tell us about
Well, sure, the North Pole Limited. Yes, we're going into our 25th year for the North Pole Limited trips. Carried over 25,000 people last year, families with young children, everybody having a good time. So that is coming up starting on November 17th.
Wonderful.
And we'll run all the way up until Christmas time. So plenty of opportunities to ride a train.
You know your stuff and your schedule. That's amazing. You have all that memorized. How can people buy tickets for these fun excursions?
The best thing to do is go to our website, tvrail.com, and that way they can look up both the schedule and the availability and go ahead and order the ticket. You don't want to wait till you get to the depot because you might be disappointed. Don't want that to happen.
And some of the rides are very popular at certain times and they can sell out. So
some more so than others, but many opportunities.
I'm going to look up tonight because I'm my wife. And tell me about physical abilities and ages. Is this for everybody?
And yes, children of all ages, they say.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on the show. So tvrail.com, you can get tickets and schedule information for some really beautiful fall rides. It sounds like a huge variety of choices for people. Christmas coming up. That's where you can buy tickets. Find them on Facebook too, or give them a call, 423-894-8028. Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing about the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much.